Hello tennis guys, and welcome to my channel. So I just want to give you my opinion on the situation on the Bergs and Garin situation during the Davis Cup. I think we all know what happened. If you don't saw the video, just Google it. There is plenty of footage on the internet about this incident. And first of all, I need to say that it was a super unfortunate situation, and I want to just give you my opinion on that. If you don't want this video, just skip it. But I think with my 30-year experience as a tennis player, I can give some opinion on that and maybe a little bit settle down the emotions, because what I have seen and based what there was really in that moment, what really truly happened in that very brief, very short moment, it was just, when I talk about it from a Formula 1, let's say, point of view, it was a typical racing incident. So would I blame any one of these players for that? Like 100%? You are here to blame? No. Everyone was involved in this incident, and the most unlucky guy actually was the umpire who had to judge the match. And I just want to start from the point of view of the umpire. So imagine you are sitting on the chair, there is a game, very important game, and here comes the change of sides. One of the players, Garin, is closer to the net. He wants to cross the side to his chair or to his box, and suddenly he gets hit by a celebrating Bergs, who is, jumping in joy and, who is in euphoria at that moment. So from the point of view from an umpire, you are just looking down a little bit, you check Garin, you check the player. Now you can see the Bergs is running towards the net. You don't watch Garin. You see he's running, he hits him, he hits Garin, he is on the floor. Oh, what happened? And in 5-10 seconds, you as an umpire should give your opinion on that. You should give warnings or game penalty or default in a 5-10 second period. You need to decide. Very tough situation. Remember, the umpire doesn't have any way or any possibility how to review the situation. It is like, when you're watching a football match live outside on the stadium where there are no cameras, let's say, and no big screen TV, and you're watching the match, and suddenly there is a goal, and maybe sometimes you just don't watch the ball, you just watch the surroundings, or you just watch briefly the ball, and then there is the goal, and you are like, oh, there was a goal, oh, how it happened, I didn't catch it, how it happened, I just want to, and you are like, with today's world where there are always replays and videos, and you are like, oh god damn it, how it happened, and you are like playing it in your head, and you can't focus on a particular situation, what was there, what happened. And that's the same situation. The umpire has not the possibility to review it. He just must say something. And in my opinion, at that moment, the only possible solution or verdict at that time was a warning to player Bergs. That was the only way how he should have called it. Default would be just too much, because you are unsure what happened really. You just don't see all the details, you don't see a slow motion video. You don't really know, you just know that he celebrated and he ran into another player, and that's it. For me, it's a warning, not a default. That's the point of view from the umpire. So I can't blame umpire for giving him just a warning. It was a natural step. Then from the point of view from the players, both players are here to blame. Garin was crossing the side. He wasn't checking his opponent, he wasn't looking at him, and he just was like crossing the side and he wasn't paying attention. The same things goes for Bergs. He wasn't paying attention, he was celebrating, running through. You can say, oh, Garin crossed his way, his path. He got to his path where he wanted to just celebrate. So you can say Garin is at fault because he hit a celebrating player, right? You can say that. It's just possible. And of course from the Berg side, you can say he was celebrating recklessly, he didn't pay attention to his opponent. And that's it. So both players are to blame. So what I have learned in 30 years of my experience, and whenever you're crossing the sides, you just need to pay attention, watch your opponent. I always look in his eyes. We just, make a gesture like you go first, but I never witnessed anything close to this, like one is celebrating like crazy and the other player is ignoring that, let's say, and he's continuing walking into his path where he's celebrating and he just runs into him. So both players are here to blame for ignorance, for stubborn kind of behavior, for not respecting the player's space, not showing the respect for both of the players. And remember, the warning was issued for Bergs, so he got punished. He got punished, but Garin kind of did not respect that. He felt like he was badly injured. He cannot continue, although the medical staff, the doctor of the tournament said after checking Garin for several minutes that he can continue, he can play, but he refused, and that's why Garin was given warning, and after 2 warnings I believe he was given game penalty, and that's why he lost the match 7-5 I believe in the 3rd set, and the overall team has lost the tie against Belgium. So I know I can see why they were frustrated, but in my opinion also the Chilean team, or the team from Garin, or Garin itself, was acting a little bit childish, because in my world, when this type of thing happens, when someone hits me and I'm not watching and he hits me and he apologized immediately, and I will say just okay, whatever, no problem, and that's it, let's continue. So this can really happen. So what is the outcome, what is the ultimate, let's say, thought of all of this? So umpire did make his job. It was his job to give a warning to Bergs. Default, in my opinion, in this situation, in this like 2-3 seconds situation, too harsh in my opinion. If it happened, if Bergs got defaulted, then after analyzing the video maybe you would be happy with it, because when you see the video it's more dramatic, and that's it. But he has no opportunity to review the video. He must just just take actions very quickly, and that's why I believe the warning was a perfect verdict on that. And the overall thing, I believe that both of these players, or players in general, when they're crossing their sides, eye contact, respect, show who goes first, and that's it. But in this sense, in this case, both were acting in their own way, and they were not respecting each other. So to sum it up, there was no apology from the Belgian team issued to the Chilean team. I think there will be one in the next couple of hours or days. In my opinion, it was, as I told you, a racing incident in the Formula 1 jargon. Very unfortunate. This happens like one time in 10 years, or I actually did not have this type of situation during my 30-year plus career as a tennis player, and I have played hundreds of matches, And there are some situations during maybe doubles where there are 4 players, you know, on court and 2 players are crossing. Sometimes there is this tension between players, like you're crossing the side and you are not respecting the player and you touch him with a tennis racket or with hand, and you just, you know, there is this spark between the players, but nothing like this. But as I told you, he was celebrating recklessly, of course. He got a warning for that. He hit Garin, very unfortunate. Garin should pay attention when you're crossing the court, checking your opponent, your player, what he is doing. And if he is running towards his bench, towards his team, and you see it, you don't walk into his path, right? It's a natural, it should be a natural reaction that you just stop your movement, you back off, and you let him go around you. Does it mean you are a loser? No! There is always one who is kind of winning during the side changes. You just need to let one player, or he needs to let you cross the path first, but when they are both crossing the path, there will be a collision, and who is one to blame? I don't know. Both are in that sense stupid, right? So guys, that is my opinion on that situation. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about it? I think, as I told you, very unfortunate, but it was, in my opinion, handled in a way how it should be handled. And maybe, we don't know, based on this, there will be in the future changes of the rules, maybe more strict rules, I don't know. So always such unfortunate situations can only improve and help tennis to evolve into once again a gentleman's sport. So guys, let me know in the comments what you think about the situation, and as always, thank you for watching. You can become a member on a monthly basis. It's just $1 a month. You will receive all of my videos 1 week prior to the public release, and then you can also support me with your donation, and this donation can turn into a donation question. So if you hit the super thanks button, you go to the Buy Me a Coffee platform, or you go to PayPal or Stripe and you send me some donation, you can always write me then a question, email question, a comment question, and I will give you my best answer to that question via email or a voice message. How we just communicate, it's on the, you know, both sides, how we just make a deal about it, and that's it. If you help me, I will help you. I think it's a great deal. Both of us will benefit from it. And for now, that's all. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, enjoy tennis, play tennis, watch tennis every time, every day, and don't forget to enjoy the manooovrlbity. Bye guys.